relationship between overthinking and procrastination?
Definitely. I mean, I think one of the slides I had up there, sort of some of the thoughts that run through procrastinators' heads. So researchers have called this procrastinatory cognition, just thoughts about your procrastination. So you can have the thoughts after you procrastinate. So you can really overthink things then, and that can make you want to procrastinate more. But also what happens too is prior to, when you've got a task. So we can get ourselves really worked up about the task, and we can think about it in, as Claire pointed out, as being sort of this overwhelming thing, and that's always a good strategy to break it down to small bits because it seems less overwhelming, you're less likely to feel negative. But it's also really important to realize too that when we start overthinking about the task and what's needed, we often blow it out of proportion. So we make mountains out of molehills. So there's this thing called effective forecasting, which is basically, it's a human capacity we have. We try and imagine, how am I going to feel, right? So we imagine the task we're doing. I was like, how am I going to feel when I'm doing this? Oh, that's going to be so hard. That's going to be so difficult. I'm going to really struggle with that. That's really going to be frustrating when I hit this bit. And we start playing it out in our mind. We mentally time travel, but we mentally time travel with our emotions, or what we think are going to be our emotions when we're doing that task. And that type of overthinking in particular can actually make you want to procrastinate more. And what the research has shown is that most of us are very inaccurate. So the crystal ball we think we have about our emotions, especially when we're dealing with a difficult task, it tends to be faulty. We overestimate how intense an emotion is going to feel, and we actually overestimate how long it's going to last. So we think, oh, I'm going to be so frustrated, and it's going to be so boring, it's going to be lasting for so long. And actually, once you start with the task, those emotions are much more fleeting and much less intense than we ever anticipate. So when you start overthinking how you're going to feel, and then all the worries, and again, jumping to that, what I was saying, like the destination instead of thinking about the journey along the way, those particular types of overthinking can definitely promote procrastination.